You fucking killed off Mark Hamill! Hello YouTube, I'm Darkest101 and welcome to another Darkest101 review. I don't have an intro for this one. Batman Arkham City, the awesome as fuck sequel to the awesome as fuck Batman Arkham Asylum. Arkham City has a larger open world environment, more side stories, more Easter eggs, and god damn it, it's the motherfucking Batman! Rocksteady did the right thing and improved on everything that was flawed in the previous game and also perfected what was already almost perfect. The gameplay was streamlined, the cast expanded, and the general style, feel, and tone of the game was made just as gritty as Arkham City itself. Let's play some fucking Batman. Welcome to Arkham City, bitches! You couldn't really improve on the look of Arkham Asylum. The gritty and dirty underbelly of Arkham Island and the clinical aesthetics of the asylum itself are now replaced with the grime-covered streets of Arkham City. The comic book art style again makes its reappearance and is even more impressive in the open world environment with its incredible city landscape. Some people complained that with the fact that the game has opened up, something was lost, and I sort of agree. Something was definitely lost, and that's the fear factor the asylum captured. The oppressive, claustrophobic nature of the asylum made you feel concerned at every corner, making you feel somewhat vulnerable. However, this game doesn't need the fear factor the Asylum gave us because Batman isn't a horror-centric franchise. It's a game about the world's greatest detective slash crime fighter. You couldn't recapture the Arkham feel in this game, and I'm glad Rocksteady didn't try because they gave us a chance to play and feel like Batman, the Caped Crusader, and it did so by letting us have free reign and play around in this wide open city. The city environment offers so much more to do, more side quests, more backstory, and even a touching scene with Batman at the scene of his parents' deaths. The expanded cast is also a rather nice touch, bringing more of some of Batman's most favourite villains to life with that amazing Rocksteady twist. And if you've got the Catwoman DLC, it brings you a new way to play and a new story as well, collectively making the Catwoman DLC worth it, even if it's just for the challenge maps to experience that new and intriguing style of gameplay. I say for the bonus of the challenges, but let's be honest, it's just for the fan service. Let's face it, the guy who gets a ground takedown from Catwoman, he's going to be missing a few teeth, but he's still going to be smiling. Anyway, the story. Arkham City is a new super prison, watched over by Hugo Strange and commissioned by new Gotham City Mayor Quincy Sharp, former warden at Arkham Asylum. The prison is a merge between Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Prison, with all the prisoners and inmates thrown inside, along with political prisoners who were opposed to Arkham City being built in the first place. The latest prisoner, Bruce Wayne, arrested at a press conference for his campaign to close Arkham City. In his induction into prison life, Strange reveals he knows Bruce to be Batman, and announcing that now Batman is in custody, Protocol 10 can now begin. After a brief encounter with the Penguin, Bruce ascends to the roof drop where Alfred has the Batsuit dropped via Batwing. In an effort to find out what's going on in Arkham City, Batman begins to track down Catwoman. He quickly locates her at the courthouse, which has been taken over by Two-Face. After taking down all the Two-Face thugs and stringing Two-Face himself from the rafters, Batman questions her as to what's going on. He doesn't get too far, however, before this happens.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Watch me kill your favorite cat.
The ex-district attorney here said something. What the hell?
See you soon, bats.
This place is dangerous. I like it. You expecting a kiss?
It was Joker. You're not safe here. No one is.
Tracking Joker over to the Sionis steel mill, he quickly discovers and frees a doctor the Joker had look over him. The doctor then reveals some pretty interesting stuff.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood, some kind of toxin. It's killing him.
He blames something called Titan.
Titan?
You can make up all the bullshit plot twists you want, Rocksteady. We're not going to forgive you for how you butchered the last boss fight in Arkham Asylum. After making sure the Doctor is okay, he travels back to the Joker's office where he encounters Harley weeping over an apparently deceased Joker.
Leave us alone, B-Man!
Oh yeah, and Harley Quinn's voiced by Tara Strong now. Oh come on, it's not gonna be that bad! The Joker, who apparently was only faking Batman out, knocks him the fuck out and initiates a blood transfusion, mixing part of his now toxic blood with Batman's, meaning both hero and villain will die within hours. Not only that, Joker sent shipments of his blood to emergency rooms across the city to ensure that if Batman does not cooperate with him, they will all die as well.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight. Out in touch!
Batman, on a tip from Joker, attempts to find Mr. Freeze in an effort to find out what happened to the cure he was making for Joker, only to discover Freeze has since been kidnapped by the Penguin. Travelling across Arkham City and making his way through the Iceberg Lounge to find Mr. Freeze and a team of undercover cops, Batman finally meets with the Penguin, but is quickly forced into, well...
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday.
There's really no way I can say this. It's a pretty cool boss fight between Batman and Solomon Grundy. After kicking the crap out of Solomon Grundy and handing Penguin's ass to him...
Where is Cobblepot?
Well, look who it is. Mr.
Enough. Freeze! Enough!
Of course.
You will regret what you did, Mr. Cobblepot.
Oh my god. Rocksteady, I would take off my hat to thee if I wore a hat. So, instead, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to wear my fuck yes sunglasses. Fuck yeah! Because that is fucking amazing! Just like they were with Arkham Asylum, the redesigns for the characters in this game are legendary. Mr. Freeze is without a doubt my personal favourite. No questions asked, that is fucking awesome. What I like about this even more than the way Freeze looks is the respect Batman and Mr. Freeze have for one another. Batman doesn't refer to Mr. Freeze as a supervillain, a thug, a mindless monster. He refers to him as Victor, his first name. He treats him with respect because he knows exactly what Freeze is going through. Losing a loved one you cherish so dearly and being so pitifully and woefully unable to save their life. It's heartbreaking, and it just makes Freeze such a sympathetic character, and it makes his appearance in this game just so much more meaningful. So yeah, anyway, about that cure, Victor.
There isn't one.
What?
Perhaps I should elaborate. Creating an antidote to the disease that afflicts the clown was easy. Unfortunately, the cure degrades too quickly. It needs a restorative element, some kind of reforming enzyme. Without it, it breaks down before it can help its host.
I've seen this before.
Finding a suitable enzyme is not the only problem. It needs to be adapted, bonded to human DNA. That will take decades. Time, it appears, you do not have.
What if I told you I know a man who's been exposed to that enzyme for centuries?
What man?
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need is a sample of his blood. It is your only hope.
Ra's al Ghul is dead.
Then you and the clown are doomed.
Not exactly. I need someone to tell me where the body is. Then I can go wake him up.
blasphemer! You are not worthy to speak of the great Ra's al Ghul!
You are a fool, Batman. You've let your only hope escape.
No, Victor. If Ra's al Ghul is in Arkham City, I now have a trail right to him.
I don't remember Liam Neeson being asked to play Ra's in this game, so these are coming off. Rocksteady, I am disappointed. Tracking the assassin, Batman catches up with her and slips a tracker onto her shoulder before Robin cameos in the game. This is Tim Drake Robin, by the way. If it was Dick Grayson, that would mean we were Batman and Robin, and I would have had some very different words to say about Mr. Freeze. Batman follows the assassin's tracker to the sewers and makes his way into Wonder City, a subterranean city made by Ra's al Ghul to protect humanity from the sins of humanity. Counterintuitive, but whatever. Making his way into the inner sanctum, the toxin begins to take a very poisonous effect, nearly killing Batman before being revived with a potion from the Lazarus pit. After a trippy dream sequence, Batman faces against Ra's, leading to a pretty average boss fight, to be honest. Batman takes a sample of Raz's blood and heads back to Freeze.
Impressive, Batman. I doubted you would actually return.
I'm a man of my word, Victor. You should know that by now.
The formula is complete. The bonding process appears to have been successful. How are you feeling? You look unwell.
Give it to me.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Batman. You have given me your last order.
This is not a time for negotiation.
I think it is. The clown has my wife. Bring her back to me.
Uh-oh.
You don't want to do this, Freeze.
Oh, I believe I do. You will bring me Nora, or you will die.
Fuck the hell yes! You know how I mentioned in my God of War 3 review that Hades was one of my favourite boss fights? Well, balls to that, because this blows it out the fucking water. This fight not only makes players use all the Predator skills they've picked up throughout both games so far, but also gives Mr. Freeze adaptive techniques. If you sneak up behind him and take him down, he'll remember it and make sure to punish you if you ever try and do it again. Am I the only one who thinks all boss fights should be made like that? Instead of having like some pussy-ass weak point you keep having to exploit. After the awesomeness that was that boss battle, Batman discovers that the cure has been stolen by Harley Quinn. Returning to the steel mill and sneaking his way inside, Strange announces he will now activate Protocol 10. After a brief fight with the Joker, thankfully with the only Titan being involved, used on the Joker's thugs. And even then, they don't have a health bar, so good to see you've learnt, Rocksteady. The roof collapses in on top of them as Strange begins razing Arkham City to the ground. As Joker attempts to kill Batman, Talia al Ghul arrives. Oh yeah, she's in this game, by the way.
I'll handle the jokes around here.
Talia, what are you doing?
I represent the great Ra's al Ghul, head of the demon, master of the League of Assassins.
Well, bully for you.
Free Batman, and we will give you the secret of immortality.
Don't do it, Talia. He'll be unstoppable.
What? You mean she's telling the truth?
Oracle. Strange is launching missile strikes on Arkham City from Wonder Tower. You shut this place down. Joker's taken Talia. I'm going after them.
You can't. Hundreds will be killed. I need your help to stop the attack.
He'll kill Talia.
You need to think this through. Batman can't let all these people die.
My tracker's not activating. Reroute all Wayne Tech satellites to boost the signal.
I can't do that. I realize it is difficult, Sam. But you need to decide if one life is worth sacrificing to save 1,000.
Don't do this, Alfred.
Batman must save Gotham.
Ascending the Wonder Tower at the center of Arkham City, Batman stops Strange from destroying the prison and killing all its inhabitants. However, Strange is literally stabbed in the back Dark Soul style.
Your part of this is over, Professor Strange.
Why? I did everything you wanted.
Indeed. You clearly demonstrated that Batman is better than you.
Computer, activate Protocol 11.
What are you doing?
Passcode Wayne. No!
Get out of there!
To be honest with you guys, I kind of thought Ra's was going to be a throwaway character in this game, so it's actually kind of nice to see that Rocksteady actually had a point to him being in the game, other than just an objective that Batman had to achieve. Mark Hamill, of course, can't not be the center of attention for long.
Hello, Batman. I know you can hear me. I've not caught you at a bad time, have I? I was worried you may have forgotten about little old me. Take a look at your girlfriend, who, as you can see, is in danger of having her pretty little brains splattered all over this camera.
Ignore him, beloved. Let him die.
Oh, how romantic. Only problem is, I've never felt better. And we both know you really can't ignore me. Can you? So listen, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy, a real red carpet affair. You'd better hurry, though. If you take too long, the leading lady may be found dead in her dressing room.
You know, in my initial playthrough of this game, I didn't pick up on like the foreshadowing of Batman being invited to the Monarch Theatre by the Joker. Nice touch, Rocksteady. Nice touch. So, as we all know, as with all lore and Batman-related media, Batman cannot, will not, and does not take the Joker's... Jesus! What? She... Fucking... For the chest... Mark Hamill!
Surprise!
Mr. J, you look perfect.
Ring, ring! So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
Joker wants you to think he's sick. And wait! Gotcha!
You fell for the old fake Joker gang, Batman.
Talia!
Encore! More! Bravo!
It was never you.
Not always. Well, sometimes. Confusing, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, for one night only, standing in for yours truly, and doing a damn fine job of it, I give you Clayface.
Okay, hands on heart, let's be honest here. Nobody saw that coming. I mean, damn, Rocksteady. I think M. Night Shyamalan may have just creamed his pants. I also really have to give props to Rocksteady here because they set up this twist in advance, leaving little hints there and there to tease those eagle eyes of us out there that this was and could possibly happen. And to be honest, while I think everyone was looking forward to a boss fight with the Joker, I'm not sure how that would work. This clay-based boss battle is an incredible final boss fight to an incredible game. Although to be honest, it is kind of disappointing as we hadn't really seen much of Clayface throughout the entire Arkham series.
Every decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. People die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
Think of it as a running gag! No!
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
That actually is pretty funny.
Whoa, no, you fucking don't, Rocksteady. You can't leave this game like that. You can't just fucking kill the Joker. You can't. It's a comic book impossibility. You cannot just do that.
What the hell happened in there? Batman! What happened?
Well, as much as I love the Joker and as much fire and brimstone I could spit at Rocksteady for how they just did that, this was how you ended with a near perfect game. Batman Arkham City is a fantastic step up from Arkham Asylum in terms of story and character, but also expands on everything afterwards with multiple side quests to enjoy and complete that revolve around new characters returning to the Arkham series. Feel like destroying Titan containers for Bane? How about playing Zaz, Twisted Cold Caller race across the city? And who's that mysterious guy watching you from on high? The game also gives you more Riddler challenges to solve, Riddler trophies set aside specifically for Catwoman to collect, presenting a new challenge, and to top it all off, a rich and diverse universe with backstory coming out of its fucking ears. Plus, the game has one of the most terrifying Easter eggs I think we've ever seen, and it got us all hyped for the next Arkham game. If you enjoyed the fear factor that you got from Batman Arkham Asylum, hey, good for you. More power to you. But for me personally, I don't think you could have a fear-based Batman game that didn't somehow revolve around the Scarecrow. He is the embodiment of fear in the Batman universe. What we got in Arkham City was just chaos, pure and simple, unorganized, undiluted chaos from the madness that was brought forth with the Joker as a central focus. In Arkham Asylum, it was kind of divvied up with the Joker being the chaos and the main focus, but there was also the fear factor that was embodied with the Scarecrow's omnipresent, well, presence. So with that in mind, I award Batman Arkham City a dark rating of 90.
That actually is pretty funny.
But as always, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. If you have a suggestion for my next review, drop in the comments section below. Leave it with me on Google+, tweet it to me on Twitter, and make it so that you draw it in crop circles so that only I can translate so that I may understand what you want me to review. But, as always, I've been Darkest101. You have been watching Darkest101 Reviews. Thanks for watching. Good night, YouTube.